So, I'm going back through my first video, which is like 13 to 14 minutes long. It's kind of long, but, you know, I'm talking about everything. Like, I'm just trying to talk about everything, and I'm completely losing it. I was watching it back, and I literally didn't even talk about it that much. Like, most of it, I would talk about it, and then I would stop talking about it. So I was talking about this brawl thing right here, brawl, Junkenstein's Revenge. I would be like, oh yeah, and then I would just be automatically like talking about the Hanzo and his dragon or something like that. I don't know what I was doing, but oops, I'm gonna try and redo that video, even though that's still getting uploaded. I'm gonna try and talk through everything again. So, well, first, as most people have probably seen, I'm just gonna go through the new skins really quickly. So, starting off with Anna, we have Ghoul, which is an epic skin, literally categorized in the epic skin, but it looks pretty cool, which should be, see, like, oh wow, okay. I would have thought it'd be in the legendary skin, but this kind of changed what she looks like. These just kind of changed some different colors here and there on their suit, and then these kind of like change like whole different parts. But these are like, aren't really like epics. These should be like part of these. Cause see, look, we have that, and that completely changed what it looks like. That does too, and that does too. But yeah, anyway, starting off with Ghoul, it is in the epic category and is pretty cool. This is her sniper rifle, just gets changed, I guess, to orange, just to orange. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I would use it, but all these Halloween skins are now actually buyable. So if you don't get them in a loot box, you can just buy them. So all the epic ones are 750, and all the legendaries are 3,000, which is a pretty big nail in the face with money, but it may be worth it. Now, second off with Hanzo, going out with the demon skin. It's in the epic category again, and it is available in Halloween loot boxes. As you can see, you can tell because they have the Halloween pumpkin beside them. We've got his bow and arrow. It changes, kind of red looking. And we have some, I'm not going to go through the emotes, but I might after. I don't know. And third with Junkrat, with our first getting to look at with the legendary skin, which is Dr. Junkenstein. Looking very crazy, if you guys can hear my dogs. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, in the legendary skin, looking pretty cool. His shock rip tire changed to shock tire because it shocks things and stuff like that. Changed the tire, has a different tire, and has a different tire. But this is probably the coolest looking tire that I've seen for him, because the rest is just literally a straight up tire. Like, it's not that cool, but Dr. Junkenstein is probably the most high-tech and cool looking tire that I've ever seen for him. A lot of detail with him, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't really play as Junkrat, but if I got it, I would still kind of be happy. Third with no, not McCree. Fourth. I said wait. Fourth, yep. With Mercy, going with boom, the Witch, which I already showed all these legendary skins, but not the epics. Looking pretty cool like a witch. Still has the wings. She has a little pouch beside her, and her shoes look like elf shoes. She has a witch hat. She's not looking ugly or anything or scary. Looks pretty good. In the legendary category, so And this is its regularly, just regular form, and then compared to that, it does look different, but kind of not, so it's pretty cool actually. With Farah as our 5th one, I believe, we have Possessed, which is in the not the legendary category, the epic category. She has particles off of all the joints, so her elbows, she has little particles steaming off. It looks like a zombie, pretty scary looking, not really scary at all, but looking pretty cool, all purple, and she's got that purple gun. That would probably look pretty cool too. Now, I don't know, like 6th, as we have Reaper. This is not the skin. As Pumpkin, he's literally a freaking pumpkin. He's in the legendary category again for 3,000, as you can see. So look right there, if you can just look, buy all the skins, Reaper 3,000. So yeah, I personally kind of think Nevermore or Plague Doctor, not so much Plague Doctor, but Nevermore or Pumpkin is probably the coolest for Reaper. Yeah, that's Reaper. Now we have Reinhardt, which is actually in this category, whatever you want to call it, epic category, with once again particles on his hands and kind of his joints and his head, which is called Cold Heart, Reinhardt, Cold Heart. Yeah. So he does not have his helmet on. Hammer looks pretty cool. Well, that's my Black Ops 3 updated. I don't really care. In the epic category, looking, actually I would say that would be a legendary, because I don't think any of his epics actually have his helmet. No, never mind. But I would go with that as a legendary. Actually, kinda. And yeah, that's Reinhardt. And like 7th skin that they added is Junkenstein's Monster, which I did get out of a loot box. Literally looks like Frankenstein. That's what he's supposed to be. As you can see, his hook is attached to a chain right on his butt. He's those little electric things. He's a thing on his arm, and his gun does actually look pretty cool when you're holding it. Pretty like high-tech looking, and that is Roadhog. Now Soldier 76 got a new thing, but is not a legendary. It is Immortal, which is supposed to be apparently a Michael Jackson reference, I think. Looks like that. Pretty cool. Not really much to say. His gun looking pretty cool. 1 second. I actually have never used this skin. I got it and then I started to get commando. Like, whatever, nobody cares. Immortal. So yeah, and that nice little leather jacket, leather pants or whatever, nice red. And yeah, looking pretty cool once again. Now Symmetra also got one too, which is going to be a vampire. Literally, she doesn't really look like a vampire, does she? Not much to really say about it. She just really changed her skin white, and she's has black and red. That's really it. And her bat things on her legs. And yeah, looking pretty cool. I don't think I would really use it that much because I don't really play Symmetra, and she's really annoying. But yeah. And the last being Zenyatta, which we have as Skullyetta, which his face is literally a skull, and yeah, that's, and like his body kind of looks all skeleton like. And yeah, that's really all the skins. Now we're gonna go through the loot boxes. We have the regular summer games and the Halloween loot box, which is that pumpkin basket with all those different little candies and like suckers that have Reaper stuff like on them. And then, as you guys saw, there is the Junkenstein's Revenge thing that you've seen in my other episodes, videos. I don't know, I said episodes, but videos. It says Overwatch Halloween Terror right there with all these different backgrounds, which is Junkenstein and his monster as both the witch and Reaper. And that's all. I think my favorite would either be the witch or this one. They're all pretty cool, but I think the witch might be my favorite one. And yeah, that's really it. Hope you guys did I miss anything actually? I don't know. Did I miss any skins? Hopefully I didn't. No, I don't think I did, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, a thumbs up, and just support moi. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Not episode, video. Peace.